Guys, this is BB from SQ'd. I hope you guys can hear me. Well, I'm actually coming from the hospital. So today, see my lovely parents. So yesterday morning, I actually had uterine fibroids removed, and I wanted to vlog about it because I didn't really see a lot out there on it on YouTube when I was doing my research. So I really wanted to see, in real life, how people were recovering and some of the things they did to help them prepare. So I am less than 24 hours outside of surgery, and some of the things that they put in were this morning, as you guys can see, ever since yesterday, I've had a lovely pain pump. And this is what I call it a pain pump, but it's a medicine pump. So, see that green light is flashing. So that means it's ready to deliver medicine if I were to push this button, but I'm not. And the medicine is right there, hanging on my IV. So this came in handy yesterday. It allows me to deliver a small amount of my medicine to myself every 10 minutes. But guys, praise the Lord that less than 24 hours later, I haven't really been using it. Number one is because they started giving me 2 Percocets. And I've had 2 thus far. I think the first one was given to me about midnight. And the second one was given to me about 4 a.m. this morning. And I don't know if you guys can hear me. My throat is hoarse. My voice is hoarse because of the breathing tube they put down my throat during surgery. And I'm about to get into some kind of gross stuff, so I'm warning you now. Turn the video off now if you have a sensitive stomach, okay? That is my fair warning. Out of surgery, I had a catheter in because they didn't want me getting up moving a lot. But this morning at about 6 a.m., they actually took the catheter out, and so everything is good there. They have these compression things on my leg to help with blood circulation. I can't really get up, but I'm gonna try to let you guys see it. But if you can look at it, those are like compression, little glove things, and it's hooked up to this machine so that it's constantly squeezing my legs and then releasing to keep the blood flow and the blood circulation. So I've had those on since I came out of surgery, so that's been helpful in making sure there are no blood clots in my legs. Like I said, I've had my grandmother and my mother have been with me the whole time, so I'm very thankful for them. And my mother is there asleep. Say hi, guys. Can you see them? So they've been hanging in here with me, helping me so much these last 24 hours. And as well, guys, yesterday I had to stand up. The nurse helped me just to stand up. About 5 hours out of surgery, I stood up for the first time. And it was okay because the anesthesia was still kind of in my system. So it was okay. About 10 o'clock last night, I also was able to walk with the help of the nurse. We walked a very short distance and back. And then, unfortunately, I had to change rooms because the air condition was making all kinds of noise in the other room. So I had to change rooms. So in the new room, I was actually right across the hallway. So I was able to walk from my old room to the new room, of course, with assistance from the nurse. So, sorry, guys, I got crud on the corner of my mouth. So yeah, I will say, so I was able to walk into the new room, so I'm sure they'll make me walk today, so, but I can tell you right now, it's been my surgery began at about 10:30, and right now it's about a little bit after 7 a.m. the next day, and the anesthesia is definitely wearing off. I'm definitely experiencing some soreness, a little bit of cramping, So I will be letting you guys know at the end of the day what I did on today rather. What else can I tell you guys? I've been very thirsty. When I tell you, I've been drinking a ton of water. And the only thing I could have right after surgery was ice and water. For dinner, I had chicken broth or beef broth. I forgot which one it was. And it was very clear. There is no noodles, no meat or anything. It was just broth, warm broth. And some jello, some raspberry jello, which was very good. Later on that evening, I had, about 4 hours later, I had some more jello, some more strawberry jello. And then I was not hungry, but I felt like I could eat. So the nurse was awesome enough at about 2 a.m. to bring me some more chicken broth and some crackers to see if I would be able to eat the crackers and not get nauseous. So I was able to eat that and not get nauseous, so that was good. And like I said, I've just been, and I had apple juice. She did give me some apple juice last night as well. But like I said, I've been extremely thirsty. Like right now, my mouth is really, really dry. And I was itchy. And I don't know if the itchiness was from the anesthesia or it was from the medicine. I think the medicine in my pump is morphine. And I think it was from the morphine because it's a kind of a steady itch. And I'm telling you, my mama hooked me up. She figured that I would probably need a back scratcher if for more than nothing but to scratch my back or to get cut off. But I was telling you guys that my mother bought me from home a back scratcher. And I tell you, that thing has been awesome. As I mentioned before, the medicine kind of has me itching. And if you remember those compression sleeves that I showed you guys on my legs, my skin is itching. So I've literally been using my back scratcher to scratch down inside the compression and to scratch my back and just to scratch those places that are kind of harder for me to reach because, I really can't sit up and maneuver the way I need to. But it has been an absolute lifesaver. So shout out to my mama. That was good looking out for real. So this has been an experience. I have to admit, I was nervous coming into the surgery, but I have so many people that are praying for me, my friends, my church family. So shout out to That Kingdom Has Come International Ministries in Austell, Georgia. Shout out to my pastors, Thomas and Teresa Goggins. They've really been praying for me, covering me. Not just for the surgery, but just even me making the decision to have surgery. Shout out to Sisters of Grace Intercessory Worldwide Ministries. They covered me, my intercessors, and my sisters in intercessory prayer. And of course, a big shout out to my mom and grandma. They just have been so very supportive. My mom, from the beginning, with us talking it in and over about me having surgery versus when I should have it, and kind of going over in detail with me some of the pros and the cons, and just praying with me and touching and agreeing that God will have His perfect will. My grandmother for always coming all the way up from Mississippi to be here with me, and she's going to be here for about 3 weeks to take care of me. And the balloon that you see in the back, that's from my pastor and my co-pastor. They also brought me flowers. My pastor came to see me yesterday after the surgery, so I definitely appreciate him for that. And guys, that's it for now. I'll come back at you guys later. I don't have any details. I don't know how many fibroids they removed. I don't know how big they were, but I'm waiting for the doctors to come in today, and I'm